What's up, fam? It's your audio visual, and notice anything different? I'm freaking recording in 720p, which looks hype as frick. And yeah, today, guess what we're gonna be doing? We're gonna be checking out we're gonna be seeing how hard loading zone storage is. The upcoming Neo Extreme Demon. That's what I'm dubbing it. Oh, just cracked my back. This video should feel more like one of my streams, which is kind of cool. But yeah, we're gonna be checking out just how tough loading zone storage is. And this is the currently most buffed part, and I would buff it more, but currently Plolek, shout out to him, is decorating his part, and obviously if I did something on this, it wouldn't be able to, I wouldn't be able to freaking do anything because it's not the most current part, but it is the currently most buffed. So let's check it out, shall we? This will also be a good opportunity to just show off Parkourlanz's part in crisp quality. Let's delete all start positions, and I'm just going to go through the video, or the level, basically part by part, describing just how freaking hard it is, because it's really hard. So this part is Parkourlanz's part. It's laggy to be expected, because my computer's not, a freaking machine of destruction, but it can record in 720p, which is I'm happy about. And yeah, this part, oh my lord, I could rave about this part for hours. I'm just gonna play for a little bit, just to show what's good. That's the first time I've ever done that part, but yeah, this is what I might just do a playthrough to real quick, or at least get to a part where I die. Yeah, this level is being decorated right now. It's gonna look really good. I mean, as you saw, that first part is Parkourlanz is one of the best creators I've ever met. He's stunning. All his levels are freaking so gamer. Alright, and that's where we'll end, as I typically do. Excuse me. So, okay, so let's see what we're dealing with here. First timing in the game. This is frame perfect right here. Yeah, it's so laggy I can't even really hit the input, but as you can see, it's UFO timing with frame perfect inputs. Now, we get to this part. A ship with crazy, here, I'll show you what it's like. It's flipping boom, and you have to align yourself super. It's a thicky timing. But what makes this alignment even more difficult, not only is there a pink orb here, but there's something interesting. See these toggle sixes? This is the deadliest part of this level, and I'm going to explain to you what it is. This is perfect straight fly. These toggle triggers are touch triggers that will toggle, unsurprisingly, a set of gears that follow the player around. If I can flip and select them wherever the heck they are. They're here somewhere, I promise. I'll do something like this. Flip in. Ooh, that was what we call a thicky mistake. They're here. You're gonna have to believe me. It toggles on saws whenever you touch one. So that means every straight fly in this level is basically as hard as everyone thought straight fly was back in 1.9. So you have to do oh my lord, it's absolutely insane how difficult these freaking timings are, and I'll demonstrate it later in the video. But then we have, we switch back to a UFO. And then we have more of these frame perfect timings, a couple of those. Actually, genuinely, I have no idea why there's a gravity portal here, but we switch into another ship with some interesting timings. We go through here, hit another UFO, another frame perfect timing. This one's really hard because you have to line yourself out of the ship portal. Another frame perfect timing. Anything like this, it's a frame perfect timing. What do you expect? More frame perfect timings. This one you have to fly up really hard and hit these in quick succession. Fly through this gap, and then you hit this frame perfect timing. Jump here again, fly through this straight fly, which is, it's as hard as you want it to be. And then you have to spam really good down here, and you get to this part where you do a buffered frame perfect timing here. Into this green orb, which is also, it's not frame perfect, but it's pretty tough. And then you jump into here. You have to jump pixel perfectly around these spikes, which is pretty neat. It's neato, dude. And then we have this flippin' pink orb timing, which is, or mini cube timing, which is, you know, it's cool. And then it flies into here, where you, ooh. Sorry. Anyway, we have these two, which deactivate these saws. Then we have some more perfect straight fly, for PSD for short, with some really precise timing. So what you have to do is you have to essentially micro click, because you have to be within 2 pixels. There's like 2 pixels of space between this and your ship hitbox. So basically you have to maintain 2 pixels up. You have to be at the highest point directly before this yellow orb and in between those, so you don't hit the yellow orb. And then you fly through here, which is super precise, and you can't hit this slope because it'll hit these spikes. Flap in here, you hit this dash orb, which is, you know, I mean, I don't even know if you can see my mouse right now, but it's as hard as it looks. Oh my lord, I have a freak. Oh my lord, okay. Big brain moment. Mouse. Makeshift mouse. Alright, check this out. You can see this is pretty tough. So, and then you have to, I'm just basically showing you where my mouse is, in case I need to check something out. So, here we have to hit this one really precisely, because if you don't hit it precise enough, you have to align yourself between these spikes and these spikes down here, which is hard enough in itself. And then you have, you know, this frame perfect, or this PSD really isn't even necessary because you're already perfectly aligned. And you have to avoid the hitboxes of these jump orbs and hit this red orb super late, going into more perfect straight fly, with a black, pink, or a black mini ship. And you have this, which I did earlier, but it's still super difficult. The mouse is coming with me. And then we have this part, which is just some mini ship straight fly, which goes into a ball timing. These 2 things are also frame perfect, which is pretty cool. Pretty hype, if I do say so myself. And then we jump up into here. We have this dash orb. There's no timing on this dash orb. I'm just being nice there. But then we have the wave part, which is arguably one of the hardest parts in the level. It's 4 times speed, and this part I can actually play, because, you know, not lag city. Ooh, also, I hope you guys are enjoying this flipping 720 or whatever quality. It hopefully looks really good. And if it's not in 720p, then something messed up, and this probably still looks terrible. So this one, I mean, the timings are unbelievably tight. It's disgusting. It's in 4 times speed. This one, this timing's fine. It's going to be buffed in the final version to be this thin. However, if you, as you can see here, you go up, it's real slanted wave, especially at 4 times speed, is so incredibly difficult, and you have to come through here and then boop. Hold on, I'm gonna get my trusty cursor out. So we fly through here, we go whoop whoop, and we come up here, whoop 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 whoop, and then we flipping, oh yikes. Then you have this timing where we kind of flipping go woo, and then woo woo really fast. Then we come up through here. This timing's pretty tough, and then we have some, you know, double frame perfect inputs. Oh my freaking gosh! All right. Then we have the spider part. The spider part is really hard. We have basically a delayed thing. So what you have to do, or a delayed spider jump. It's easier at 4 times speed, but it's possible. I don't even know if it's possible at any other speed. Basically, what you do is imagine this is your spider hitbox. I'm gonna get a better, accurate looking hitbox. Okay, pretend this is your spider hitbox. You have to run, and on the frame, the last frame you're on this block, you have to hit it so that the first frame you're on this block, you can actually go there. It's really tough. Then you have some orb spam, which you land on. I have no idea what to do here. I believe, let me try it out. All right, here we go. I believe what's going down here, and I'm gonna turn, what's it called? Ignore damage off, just to get kind of scope. I believe what you have to do is, well, I'll demonstrate in a second if I can. As you can see, that timing is tough for a noob. But what you have to do, you jitter click, I believe. Okay, I believe you either hit this jump, yeah, you hit this jump pad, you go through here and you do this, and then you have some perfect straight fly here, which is super tough to align, but I mean, it essentially happens automatically. So let's start from here. Well, we're going to when I show you the part. So we have an orb timing here. It's flipping not hard. You launch into this thing, then we have some frame perfect ball timings up in the hood, as we tend to do. Go through here, go through here. That happens a couple times. Then we have this timing, which is surprisingly tight. It's not horrible, but and then we have it basically flies, whoop whoop whoop, and then you get into the next normal speed part. But before that, let's show you that part in full. It's me shaking some water that I'm gonna drink. I don't know if you heard that, but I just drank my water. Alright, check this out. I forgot I had ignore damage on. Alright. Alright, here we go. Check this out. And then we get into this part. We have these black orbs are frame perfect. You kind of just fall through here and bloop, and then you have, oh, this timing is sick. It's cruel. Yeah, let me get my freaking trusty cursor out. So what you have to do, so you have to jump from this black orb, whoop, flip in, and then you have to land super buffered, and then hit this blue orb here, so that you fall through here, hit this yellow orb into this. Believe it or not, it's a mini wave part, which seems cruel and unusual, but I mean, it is what it is, you know? So I have a mini wave part with some flipping. You have to go so tight into that thing. And then you have to kind of land in this cube part, funky, but whatever. And then this is a delayed frame perfect jump. I mean, everything in this game is delayed. Also, I forgot to mention, I'm sitting on the ground right now. Anyway, then you have to, this, basically what you have to do is you have to jump off this platform without hitting the red orb, which is super tough. And then you just hit this one delayed, this dash orb delayed, and you go into these portals, in which I'd like to let you know that this is a 2-player mode demon. So, it's not intended to be beaten with 2 people, because there's really only 2 parts in the entire level that utilize it, but the parts that do are extremely difficult. So, don't beat it with 2 people. Like, it's dumb, but basically, you come through here. This part is gonna be a chonker to explain. First, let's focus on the bottom ship part. You fly through this. This is pixel perfect. I believe this might be 2, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Get my crusty motherfucking cursor. You have to fly through here. I'm gonna tell you what, I'm gonna freaking disable grid. I cannot disable grid. Pretend I didn't say anything. So you have to come through here, not hit this red orb. And then you switch to big sized, normal sized, and we have some perfect straight fly. All your inputs have to be down here so that you don't hit the red orbs. And then you hit this red orb delayed, and you come through here, which this is also has to be pretty delayed, and then you just have some nasty memorization timings. This is really going to trip you up if you're playing, when you're playing it, because you also have to keep in mind the upper part. So this is basically just hard memorization and timing, because you have to remember, like, oh, which ones, where do I hold and where do I not? And yeah, it's perfect straight fly, so you really can't make an error. You have to keep your line basically perfectly straight, which is really frustrating. But basically, then you come down here, you hit this thicky timing, and then you come up here into the next part. Now, oh boy, let's explain the top part, shall we? Starts off with a spider, which is like the only spider in the level. There's really not that many spiders in the level at all. But, oh my lord. We start with, this level is so hard. And this is, I believe this is normal size. No, it's mini size. So we have a frame perfect timing here. On this yellow orb, I believe it's also frame perfect. And then more frame perfect timings up in your biz, frame perfect timing again. This timing's just really hard. There's not really anything else to it. And then you have another frame perfect timing, and then you go into a normal sized wave, And let's just let's just pretend this little flippin' thing is my wave. We go boop, 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 boop. Oops. Oops. Boop, boop, boop. Then we have this flippin' completely frame. Look at this. I can. Ooh, look how flippin' bad that is. And then you have an upside down part with a super limited. This is gonna be buffed too. I'm gonna add ground spikes here. Because I mean, if you couldn't tell, this level's still in development. But yeah. Then you come through here. You have and then it just ends in a ship part. I'll show you guys what that looks like in real time because it is torturous. And this level, mind you, is also 4 minutes and 30 seconds long, so it's not like it's really hard. So I'm supposed to be mini. Hopefully, I'm not boring you guys, but I'm hoping that the people who are interested will care what I have to say throughout the video. Ooh. So yeah, this level is flipping really hard, and let's check out the first dual part. You have to ooh, and then we have ooh, and then you have flipping ooh, and then this part. So this part, it's as I basically did it how you're supposed to do it in the level. This is the timing, and then you jump through here, and you have to do these unbelievably precise pink orb jumps, and then you have to do, I think this is, yeah, it's multi-activate, so you have to do a 2 yellow orb hit from like bottom of here and then up again, so you have to do it super fast because it's 4 times speed. Whew. And then you have one of the hardest jitter click sections in the entire level. This is like Silent Circles level of jitter click, and I don't even, ooh, it's gonna be tough. But you go through here, and then you have this part, which is, it's not PST, but it's still tough because it's essentially the same thing. So we go through here, you know, red orbs, making sure that you don't hit those or else you die. This timing, really hard. It's so hard. Oh my gosh. If you follow me on Instagram at audiovisual, you'll actually see me doing this timing in real life. So you have to, it's I don't even know how to describe how bizarre that timing is, but basically you hit that, you become upside down, fly through here, you become big, perfect straight fly, then you hit this wave part, which is basically, this is like the kind of stuff you'd see in a fake challenge level kind of difficulty. You start upside down, you go normal, you go mini, all through this flipping crazy corridor. It's 100% possible, and then you get to this robot part, which I believe this is frame perfect because you have a thicky jump here, and then you have it to get through there, which is 4 blocks away, which I believe is frame perfect, or at least pixel perfect. Then we come through here, we have this it's not the hardest cube part in the world. You have a super frame perfect jump here. I do believe this is also frame perfect because you have to wait until like the very last second to hit this pink orb. So you have to like whoop, like while you're already here, whoop, hit this perfectly, land here. Do a, I don't even know if that's pixel perfect actually. That's probably one of the easier timings in this level is this one right here. Boop boop, that one, and then you have some of this, and then the landing into XJT Forces part. Yes, this was a collab layout. Is really bizarre because you can get launched up pretty easily here, and there's a spike here, and I don't even know why. I think it's because, oh Lord, you have to click there. And we have some frame perfect spider timings, and then we have I believe is pixel perfect dash orb alignment, which goes into, oh my Lord, just the cruelest. Because this is like, I believe this is like max tilt. No, it's not max tilt, but it is tilt nonetheless. So you go there. You're up and shooting up super fast, and then you have to stop perfectly so that your ship doesn't hit this part. You go through the red orbs as per expected, do some funky stuff. This dash orbs aligning is perfect. As you can see, it's all the other PSTs are 1 pixel below the spike. This one is not, because I mean, this one you have to boo 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 boo, like flipping basically perfect straight fly. And this one, it's just perfect alignment. Sorry. Then we go into this ball part, which is way harder than it looks. We have some extended ball timings. which go into another pink timing, and then we have a blue orb timing. Flipping, this part right here, I'm gonna play through it real quick, is the definition of unfair. It is so difficult. See, just hitting those blue orbs, even with no clip, is tough. Because you gotta get, like, the alignment into this portal is perfect. And it's really tough. So then, we come into this UFR part, where you jump, like a mini, you jump, ooh. Jump. The UFO parts in this level are extremely difficult because just the alignment needed is so unbelievably precise. Then we have some extended, hold on. We have some other freaking extended, blue orb timings. And I mean, dummy thickly extended, bro. Look at this. You have to brew. You have to hit this one like over here, and then you have this flipping thing where you go into here, hit that one frame perfectly, and then you go into this wave part, which has some weird alignment here with the flat block, and then you have this wave part, which isn't, it's not impossible. It's definitely one of the easier parts in the level, but the alignment for this part is pretty scuffed, considering you really do have to be like almost completely pixel perfect. I'm gonna get my trusty mouse back. This part right here, because I mean, look at that. The alignment, that alignment is so scuffed. And then we have to go through here, which is also a mini wave timing, which is just unbelievably precise. Hit this red orb late. I don't even know how the frick you hit this red orb, but then we have some. This is going to change into PST. I just did this because this is, again, pretty much a prototype layout. It's still being worked on, but buffs are to come. You have a spam part, which seems easy, and it is pretty easy, but you gotta align yourself pretty well into this part, and we'll start from here. We'll make a ship like right here 4 times, and I'll demonstrate the level from here for a little bit. Because, I mean, telling you how it's played is one thing, but actually playing is another. See, and then you... Ooh. Alright, so you come into this part. I'm going to do that again, because it's easier to play, and then tell you what the frick is going on. That was dumb. Stupid moment. That was a bum moment. A capital B-U-H moment. So, yeah. Jar. Oh my lord. Alright, just pretend I did that. So we come into this one speed part, which is tough because there's some nasty timings. We got this really thicky, actually it's a thinny, green orb timing, and then we got this, I think this, oh my lord, you have to, oh my gosh, you have to hit this, the ball timing between that, without hitting the red orb, which is, ooh, that's a not gamer moment. Then you have this disgustingly precise wave part with mini wave spam, and then you have this UFO part, which is, I'm not even gonna lie, it's like pretty easy. I mean, it's precise, obviously, but this is probably the easiest part of the level. Before buffs, obviously. We come through here, do a little bit of spam, come through here, spam. It's still difficult, I'm not underlying. And now, okay, this part is still difficult, I'm not underlying the difficulty, but we're about to arrive at, by far, the hardest part in the level is the mini wave section at whatever percent this is. Or mini cube section. So these timings right here, words cannot actually really accurately describe how precise these are and the movements needed to perform them. Basically, you need to hit this so late that there's no, hold on, let me get this, motherfucking, you know what's good. Alright, you need to hit this timing right here so late that there's no delay on this timing, so that you can, because otherwise it whoop, and then you swing into this part and you inevitably die thanks to this spike over here. So you have to hit this frame perfectly. Everything in this section is essentially frame perfect. Hit this frame perfectly. Hit this one like over here, which is just so hard. And then you land here. You jump here, which is frame perfect, right here. And then you get to a dash orb part where you have to basically hold dash orbs for really short amount of times, and then you dash orb through this thicky spike corridor until you hit here, which I don't even know if these matter because flipping these will kill you anyway. And then they will kill you, that you have to time it. Then you hit this. I'm just gonna try to do it from here. It's possible to do, but I believe what you do, because it's really freaking confusing, even though I made it. Let's go mini 2 times speed. I'll save this for later. That was a mistake. Basically, what you do is something like that. You have to... it's really hard to describe. You have to hit this blue orb without jumping. You have to hit it... Basically... Okay, hold on. Let me get my trusty mother freaking cursor. You have to hit this blue orb here so that you don't jump out of it, because then you'll inevitably die from this. And then I believe you jump, yeah, you have to jump through here and then hit this really late to enter into this wave portal, where the timings are just as precise as you can come to expect from a Neo Extreme Demon. Through here, and then you have this one, which the alignment again is so scuffed. It is so hard. Oof. Like, and then you have this part, which is just flipping. It's really hard to control your wave through a really precise corridor, while also maintaining gravity changes at essentially random intervals. And then there's a freaking troll gravity change. Like, oh, you're gonna think you're gonna swap gravity. He's flipping playing tricks with your mind. Loading zone storage literally plays tricks on your mind. This level is designed to essentially kill you. There's no human being that will. Basically, I mean, it's like, obviously, you know, I'm not gonna actually kill you, but it might as well kill you. This is like the hardest. Anyway, I'll probably put something like that in the middle or beginning of the video. But you jump through here, super precise. I believe you hit this spike right here, the end of that, and then you do some jitter clicking here, frame perfect. It's a really weird timing, but you have to frame perfectly hit this green orb while you're off of this. So it's kind of like bloop bloop. You jump onto this one, you have to jump over this one, and you can't hold it down because you'll hit this spike, and it's kind of like the timing before the first 2-player dual part earlier. Then we hit this one does have to, it's normal, and then you jump up here. I don't know if you hold or not, but it's tough regardless. Then you come down here into a mini ship part, which is super precise, has red orbs, and then you hit this blue orb. And come into another straight fly section right here, and then you get to hell. Like, welcome to hell. You get like, oh, you'll see right now. You're gonna see. It's so bad. It's so hard. So you come through here, you hit this. The only break time in the entire section, and then you have nothing but frame perfect wave gameplay through this. I literally just put tough wave stuff. And then you have a really scuffed transition to a ship portal that you have to hit super low. And then yeah, you have this, which I'm gonna get out my mother freaking hand cursor, my spike cursor. Let me come to all right, so we come through here, and we have to line yourself through this, and then you line yourself through that, boo whoop boo whoop, come through here, a little bit of spam, not really spam at all, and then you come through here, misjudged alignment. I'll zoom up on that. This is gonna trick a lot of people up, because you think the alignment will be the same, but you could like come down here and then die right here. But anyway, check this gamerness out. So you have this. It's basically spam, but it has to be so precise. You know, like Punch Drunk, it's like that, but if it wants to make you want to die. So then you come into this really, I mean, for lack of a better word, scuffed ball transition, where you have to, again, pixel perfect, frame perfect. You have to hit that. Come through here, jump so that you don't hit your head on the ceiling, but you can still hit the yellow orb. Again, you can't see my freaking cursor, so you come through here, hit that, boop, align yourself to hit that, boop, and you come through here, you hit this, boop, 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 come through here, spam, and then this is actually not supposed to be here, and then you come into here, where, this cube timing, which is, it's debatable whether or not it's the hardest timing in the entire level / entire game, because well, you'll see for yourself in right now. I'm gonna work my back. My posture's been off these days because I've been sitting on the ground. Alright, so in case you missed it, I'm gonna do that again. That glitched my game the frick out. I don't even know it went down right there, but it went down nonetheless. Basically, what you have to do is there is a, like, sub-pixel perfect alignment between this blue orb and this spike. There's like a sub-pixel one frame, I don't even know if it's frame, but it's like sub-pixel alignment that you have to hit right hecking here. It's so scuffed, and you have to hit it just right. And once you hit that thicky timing, you come over here. You have to do this. Wait, hold up. Check this out. You have to stop it perfectly right here to align yourself properly in this UFO portal, so that you can jitter click down here. And then you have to have like somewhat this is like the only part of the level I can actually do is this part. You have to spam, and you get used to a rhythm here, and that rhythm gets completely thrown off here, where you have to spam like up here super fast, like unbelievably fast. And then you let go right here, you hit this, and then this is basically auto, and launches you into dual ball portal, where you have to like basically alternate between which ones you're hitting. As you can see through the gameplay, you hit 1 ball, 2 ball, and then it just keeps going like that. But it leads into a really cool transition, in my opinion, which you're gonna see in a second, or right now. All right, I forgot, I put in the wrong speed. Quadruple times. All right, yeah, let's check this motherfucking. Check this out. It's gonna be hype. It's gonna be skirt. All right. There's like something like this. All right, I did that wrong. We're gonna do that again, just cause, you know, cool transitions and such. All right, so it's gonna be like something like that, and then boo 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 boo. And before we go there, we're gonna see what the heck just went down. So we have this part, as you know, relatively normal. Launched into this, and then you have this part, which is way harder than it looks. You have to be super precise with your spamming to get through this wave part. Then you have a dual ball part where you have to be, again, pretty precise. You fall through this. This alignment is doable, but not impossible. Or wait, no. Hard, but not impossible, I guess. And then you have these blue orb timings, which are super tough. And then you have the perfect robot jump, which I'm going to demonstrate without freaking ignore damage on right now. That is possible, believe it or freaking not. I'm just going to show you, because it's tough, but gosh dang it, believe it or freaking not, it's doable. It's so doable, it's actually disgusting how doable it is. Alright, let's check this out. I'm going to do it in save and play mode, just to save myself, you know, the struggle of having to do it over and over again in, like, okay, hold on, let me take a drink of my water. Alright, that was quite the satisfying drink. Check this out. As you can see, it looks possible. Oh, there we go. Alright. Let's go. Alright, so as you can see there, that's possible. But let's continue through the level. We have 2 of those, which is going to be tough in itself. And I think I might actually be able to extend that a little bit, so that'll be fun. You know, make it just a little bit harder. But I don't know if that's perfect or not. If it's not, I'm going to buff it. Then we have one of the coolest looking parts aesthetically, and when it's decorated, it's going to look super freaking awesome. You have this ship part, which I'm going to play in normal mode because it's just really fun. And it looks really cool. This is all going to be PST, by the way. I just have a little bit of it right now to remind myself that it's going to be there. But yeah, it's all going to be PST. It's going to be, there's going to be so many alignment issues, but whatever. It is what it is. But check it. Oh, forgot I had ignore damage on. Off. Now I have it on. Let's check out this part. I just personally think it looks really cool. And this is not the 100% buffed state. All of the spikes that you see is going to be perfect straight fly. And we have this wave part. And this. Ooh. This is one of my favorite parts in the level. is right here. Alright, I died, unsurprisingly. Okay, what just went on there? We have this really freaking cool looking ship part, with this is all going to be PST. And then you come into this wave part, where you have to, let me cop my handy cursor. Ooh, you come through here, boo, boo, and it's going to be like just really tough. And also, I don't even know when. Oh yeah, there's going to be a backward transition, because of course there's going to be. Why not? And then we hit what is the start of my part, which I'm happy to decorate. You hit this, which is, I believe, ooh, you hit this dash orb, which is frame perfect. These things, which are also the alignment of all 4 of these orbs leading up to this timing, is relatively difficult. And then there's going to be no indicator when to jump, but as you can see, I jumped late and hit this slope. These timings, you have to hit them like right on this part, which is hard in itself, so when your cube's already sticking off the block. And then you come in here. You can't hold on these parts, you have to click individually, which is prone for mistakes, but, you know, not if you're pro. So you come up here. This is a this is another concept presented a couple times in this level. It's called a multi-activate orb, where you hit it twice in, essentially, like, you click on frame, off frame, on frame, off frame, so it's like a 4-frame succession thing. It has to happen really fast, especially if you're in 4 times. So you do that there. So you can line yourself with more PST, and it's a lot of it. And then you do that again, another double multi-activate, and then more PST. And then you have a ball part where it's essentially just really the only part, it's spam, but you have to be aligned good enough and hit it at like super precise timings. And then you have a mini wave part, which is basically I hate you. This is the I hate you mini wave part. So let's just pretend, like we do frequently, this is a mini wave. You have to hit this timing so precise. Boop 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 boop. And you have to, basically what you do is you hit this, realign yourself with the other side, realign yourself, do that. It's basically hitting really precise timings and then realigning yourself so you can do it again. And then you come into what is my personal favorite part of the level. This part, it's really fun to look at and actually to play. It's the only fun part. I wouldn't say that. It's probably the most fun part to play in the level. Gosh dang it, it's also really hard. So what we have here is we have some slowdown parts to sync. Boo, boo, boo. Alright, so we have that. But this doesn't look that hard, but the black orb is hit. The frame you hit 4 times speed in order to maintain alignment to hit these and also to hit this. But also, we have J blocks in here, which prevents you from holding down and jumping at the same time. So what you have to do is, like, you go flipping trusty cursor moment. We go boo, boop, boop, super fast. We have to click 2 times extremely fast, which is after what is basically a super tough timing. It's not frame perfect, I know that, but it's really tough timing to begin with. And then all of the red orb timings are frame perfect. I mean, what do you expect, you know? We have to do that a couple times. I'm going to try it because getting it feels really satisfying, but gosh dang, is it hard because you have to click so gosh dang fast. And I already failed. Yeah, it's definitely the most fun part to play. Oof, well, you get the idea. Boo, 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 boo. Then you get to this wave part, which is, I mean, you know, what you expect from a level. A Neo Extreme Demon. That's what I'm officially referring to it as. Where it's just a bunch of gravity switches, another yellow thing, fake out, and then you have some frame perfect spider timings. Goes up into some frame perfect UFO timings, spam part, which is really hard to align yourself because it goes right into PST. And then you have dash orb, so let's play that part. It's pretty fun to play. Or not play, but it's the opposite of fun to play. It's pretty fun to watch IMO, because if you get like the spider timings down right, even with no clip, it looks pretty cool. Yeah. Oof. All right, that was a brutal momento. But you get the idea. And then you come down into this 2x spot, which is right near the end of the level. Whew. And for one, freaking, you have to still hit this 2x speed and not hit the spike. So you have to basically go like, hold on. You have to go boo, like that, which is super precise. Jump through this. All of these, both of those are frame perfect. But let's just play it from here and see how things kerbamble. Some frame perfect inputs, nasty wave gameplay, frame perfect inputs, really tough thing, and then we're about to, and that's the end of the level almost. So let's go through what the frick just went down. So we have some frame perfect timings. Who would have guessed? This one's harder because this alignment. Wait, hold on. You can't see my cursor, I don't believe, bro. If you can freaking see my cursor in this, I'm gonna be so mad because I flippin' made up an awesome thing for nothing. Anyway, so to go through this. To go through this part right here, the alignment on this actually depends on this blue orb, because the timing of this blue orb depends on this blue orb. So there's a whole bunch of things like that, and then you go through a wave part, stuff like that, blah blah, wave. And this part is probably the part I'm most proud of right here. What you have to do is you have to hit this frame perfectly, hit the edge of the spike, hit this frame perfectly, and then basically you jump, hit the blue orb, so you're upside down, and then hit the blue orb again, and then jump frame perfectly, which aligns you into this part, which is tough in itself, and then you have some frame perfect things. And then you have this green orb part where you have to like hit it super long, so you can actually, not die in that part. And then we have a wave part where you have to hit this blue orb so you don't die. Actually, I think it's 100% necessary to hit that blue orb, because then you can align yourself through that properly. And then you go through here, it's tough wave stuff, and you get to, I'm just gonna let this one play out. It's pretty self-explanatory, I'm not gonna, Chano. I'm assuming you know. Yeah, no, what it is, what it is. So we have this part. Boom, and that's the end. We have some frame perfect dual gameplay here where you have to hold down one and let go of the other on the pretty much the exact same frame. And then this cool little thing where it goes like shoodly doo. And you have to have the right wave alignment here or else you'll die. And yeah, loading zone storage, title end screen, that's the freaking level. As for progress, it's going pretty good. I mean, Polek is taking his time in this part, which is good. But we have a team of mother-freaking elite creators to do this. So, look at this part. Let me just take a hot minute to appreciate this part. Look how freaking good it looks. This part looks amazing. This part is absolutely gorgeous, because the theme of this level is rainbow. Because it's going to stand out from, I don't know, like 2 demons. Bloodbath. But I mean, look at this. It looks gorgeous. Let me see how far I can get in normal mode, because you've seen the whole level. I'm just gonna basically talk about it for a little bit. Production's chugging along. I doubt it'll be released this year, since I still have quite a few parts to do. But look forward to progress update. Progress update soon on the level, because I mean it's gonna look good. I mean, look at this. If this doesn't seem promising, I don't know what the frick does. This level, Parkourlanz' part, looks so gosh dang good. And I mean, I think it's a testament to what the effort is going to be put into the rest of the parts for everyone. It's gonna be a good level. It's also, I mean, there shouldn't be any debate. Loading zone storage, even if in its currently not finally buffed form, is the hardest level. There's no debating it. Flippin' Galaxy Collapse, stereo madness compared to this Neo Extreme Demon. So come at me, Trusta. I know you won't, because I have 100 subscribers. But yeah, this level, I mean, like, there's no debating it. This is so hard. Almost every timing that's not frame or pixel perfect, or heck, in some cases sub-pixel perfect, is flipping still really hard. And that's and as you flipping saw, it's mostly frame perfect. Flipping, all of this is frame perfect, pixel perfect, pixel perfect, pixel perfect, frame perfect. Hell, this is just really annoying. Frame perfect. All that's frame perfect, flipping, bruh, this is a tough level. And I made this video to let y'all motherfreaking know that. Not to flex, but just to, it's only 2 minutes. I thought this, boy, was way longer. No, this homie, wait. Ugh, my legs. Alright, yeah, so basically, yeah. It's not as long as I thought it was, but I mean, gosh dang it, it's still so long. 2 minutes and 48 seconds, XL, hardest level ever. That's loading zone storage. I'm very tired. In some unrelated notes, I hit 1,000 stars, which is pretty gosh dang hype. Ahaha, I do kind of be having 1K stars though. Ahaha. Sorry. But also, I'm gonna be back to streaming soon, since summer vacation is starting in like 2 days or a couple days, basically in 2 days. So yeah, look forward to more streams and content like this in mother heckin' like high quality. So yeah, I'm exiting out of full screen mode so I can stop OBS from recording. And on that gracious note, I'm gonna take a drink of water. I will, this video is so freaking long. I'm so sorry. I will, mother heckin' see you guys. Bye.